Hi, my name's Belinda Keeley and I am the colour director at Shumba Concept Salon in Melbourne. So, big thing that goes on in our salon constantly, daily with all of our stylists and all of our clients is we are caught in a world of balayage versus foils. So two massive techniques that go on constantly in our salon. So I just want to talk a little bit verbally about the difference between the two techniques. Okay, so I'm going to start with foils, as I love my foils and I am a definite foil queen. So foiling in a nutshell means that we can take colour and we can make it as light as the roots as we do on the ends. Okay, we get a very even result, but we do get a very strong pop of color from the root area. Like with foils, we can create a color that looks like it grows out of your scalp with strength. Okay, so that is foils. So we can do full head of placement, half head of placement, orbit placement, back-to-back placement. We can really do anything inside of that foil packet and we can create very light results. Foiling can be done on any level of hair type, whether you are the darkest of dark or the lightest of light. Foils is definitely for you, but it is definitely a high impact color. I think when you've had foils, you will really notice that you've had, some color. In saying that though, we can make them incredibly natural and fine. We can really control, the amount of color that we put in your hair in the weave. We can make it quite thick and bold and chunky and poppy, or we can make it the most subtle, disappearing, beauty-based kind of a look. But yeah, foils is where we have a color. We have foil, tin foil, and we put the color in the hair and wrap it around in the foil. So the color can really look like it grows out of the scalp, and we can get really even color from root to end in doing so. And generally it is very, you can see that color running through the hair. So that is foils. It is something that goes on non-stop in our salon all day long. Foils are absolutely huge. But the way we do them now is definitely more upbeat and changing almost like seasonally how we actually place color into the hair, which is kind of really amazing to have that tool and that technique that we use constantly. So if I have recapped the foils, we've done that, and then I start to talk about balayage. Balayage to me is kind of like the reverse of a foil in a way, because we can go in straight away and create a more lived in neutral root that builds to intensity on the ends of your hair. Whereas foils, it builds intensity from root to end, it can do. So that is balayage, which is a French word, which means to sweep color onto the hair. We do it completely foil free. Sometimes it can be a little bit faster than foils, which is cool, but definitely the results in terms of impact are far more lived in and far more organic, and they tend to grow out a lot more neutral and sort of lived in. So that would be balayage. But what we love to do at Shumba is take those two techniques and we put them together, and we call that foilage. So that is where we are foiling and balayaging on the one head of hair. So that is pretty cool as well. So generally in the salon, most work that we're doing right now is either foiling or balayaging, but definitely when we combine them together is where we love to be. So I hope that's helped you decide on whether you're going to be a foiling client or whether you're going to be a balayage client, or whether you're going to have the two techniques thrown together to create the best designer color for you.